KOM News now, jln News first. I'm Shannon Becker. We're going to tell you all about this police pursuit, the end of a police pursuit. We're near Minnesota on Zora. It happened this afternoon. It actually started in Missouri. We're going to go through this a little bit of a long explanation here, but you'll get it. So what occurred was, jln police tell us, before this police pursuit, this van coming into Missouri from Kansas to Missouri, it went from Missouri into Kansas. So they tell us jln police attempted a traffic stop, a license violation on this vehicle, and the vehicle fled the traffic stop into Kansas. As it got into Kansas, Chad Allison, the chief of Galena, police chief of Galena, he tells us it had some traffic violations, so then they pursued it all the way around near Carl Junction, YY, back into Missouri. Jasper County deputies were assisting Cherokee County and Galena police. It came down 171 south through Airport Drive. My good friend Megan, she sent us some videos. Jasper County deputies were spiking it at Stone's Corner, so south on Main and then east on Zora. You can see the damage right here. A Cherokee County deputy TVI'd it, spun it out, and the pursuit ended here. We asked jln police why they didn't pursue the vehicle and the traffic stop into Kansas, and they said it's against their policies for whatever reasons unknown to us currently. The vehicle had 3 people in it. A driver and a front seat passenger were taken into custody and they'll face charges. I believe a misdemeanor violation for the passenger, but the driver will have violations in Joplin for fleeing that original traffic stop, and then also face charges in Kansas. Nobody was injured. The TVI is that pit maneuver a lot of people have been talking about. Missouri State Highway Patrol are now training all of their troopers. Cherokee County deputies, I know, trained in Kansas City with the Kansas City Police Department 3 or 4 months ago, learning the pit maneuver, which is, they say, is a much safer way to end pursuits than letting them continue on and on and on. It's kind of interesting that the pit maneuver has been around since the beginning of time, obviously, but learning those evasive maneuvers and stuff. So as we arrived, we had a chance to talk to Chad Allison, chief of Galena Police Department. Gave us that information. We'll share more details. If you tap your screen, click that bit link, we'll continue our story there in print for you. This Metro Towing removing the Chevy Astro van. Who had a Chevy Astro? I worked for a radio station, Magic 93.9, back in the day. We had a Chevy Astro for a station van. Don't think that was a bragging point. So nobody was injured. 2 people jailed. Third person was released on the scene, and we saw them walking away east on Zora, their backpack. Also, there were allegations of them throwing items out of the vehicle while the pursuit was traveling in Kansas. KOM News now, jln News first. I'm Shannon Becker, live and breaking news and what's happening where you live. Thanks to our tipsters who let us know what was happening, what they were seeing. It was quite a spectacle this afternoon, but once again, that pursuit began. It was a traffic stop in Missouri. Vehicle fled into Kansas, and then fled Kansas officials, back around into Missouri. And it ended here as a Cherokee County Sheriff's deputy pitted that sweet ride that spun out and ended here. Near Minnesota. Thanks to jln police for filling us in, and also Chad Allison, chief of police in Galena. KOM News Now, Joppa News First. I'm Shannon Becker. Traffic will be back to normal here in just a moment. Thanks for sharing our stories.